Good morning, YouTubers, and welcome to the travel vlog, day 3, day 2 of, almost said VidCon, the GameCon. As you can see, I'm walking the stairs, because that's the best thing you can do when you're on these working vacations. I just wanted to let you know, heat advisory for Galveston. It's 34, feels like 42. So 34 is 95 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's convert 42. This says it feels like 42. I've got a unit thing here. Temperature, Celsius, 42 equals 107. That's what it's going to feel like today. 107 degrees. Oh, that guy just burned up. Did you check? See it? People are catching fire on the streets. Okay, I'm just going to go over, check to see if I'm on the schedule, because there seems to be a conflict. And I'm hoping I'm not on the schedule, because I did the meet and greet yesterday. I don't know why I'd signed up to 2. I guess I was thinking people would possibly be new coming today and would want to go to meet people. So I'll go check. If I'm not on the board, then I'll just go back and have breakfast with Carol. Okay, we came up to the ballroom level, and that's still oh, okay. The signing is down here, probably. Same room. It's easier because it's all set up. Well, let's change that camera angle for you, sorry. So meet and greet on Sunday. I'm not on it. Yes. So that's the meet and greet people for today. So I guess they realized I had booked on twice. So yeah, that was us yesterday. Then there was a meet and greet then, a meet and greet then. All right, so it's breakfast time. It's time to text Carol. Wait for me. Okay, we're down at breakfast, and I'll show you what I've got. So we got potatoes, biscuit, French toast. I'm not sure about the French toast. It looks really hard. And this is like eggs, omelet, all mixed up, like scrambled eggs with cheese, and looks like there's tomatoes and stuff in it. We got bacon and a sausage. The sausage didn't look like the good type of sausage that I really enjoy, so I only grabbed one just to try it, and it's okay. I wouldn't have any more of the sausages, but yeah, and she's like, what would you like to drink? I said, well, orange juice. I said, an orange juice, a coffee, and 2 waters. And she said, did you want 2 orange juices? I said, no, just 1. So she brings 2 coffees, orange juice, 2 waters. She almost got it right, but I'll probably definitely drink both of those because I need it. All right, so I ate way too much for breakfast, and so I won't be doing lunch really. Woo! And if I do lunch, it'll be a snack. That's the secret to eating a lot of food in one sitting. You got to skip the next meal. Just do a couple little snacks. No?
No skipping.
Not skip. I said little snacks, just to get your.
But you gotta watch it.
Right. Technically, I just took too much food. That was just bad. But it is like almost 10 o'clock in the morning, so, or it's after 10. Smaller lunch. Don't skip meals. Okay, here we go. Between Ben and I'm extremely competitive, which makes him really competitive too, and he likes to beat me. I think we did a death series match, so we would find an island that would restrict us from getting off. You have to stay on the island, and I think I won the first round, and then he won the next 5, and so I don't play with him anymore. Dame, you're such a good storyteller, I forgot the question.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm like, okay, where am I going with this?
How does gaming help build relationships with different families?
Right, okay. So, again, Ben and I are the video gamers in the house. Carol, my wife, will play. She liked the when we had the Wii going for a while, she liked playing that. So we all had our characters playing Mario Galaxy. That was a lot of fun. But Ben, he's always trying to get me into the games that he's playing right now, but some of them are just so out of control for me. And then he spends a lot of money on these games now. And I think CS:GO, you can buy cases. You can buy stuff, and it's all digital. I'm like, well, what are you getting out of it? Well, the knife looks better. I'm like, yeah, but it's costing you money, and you're not even getting anything out of it. But yeah, but the knife is better. I'm like, okay, so I just don't get some of the new gaming. So he's trying to get me into some of these other games, and we'll see. One of them will eventually.
With CS:GO, in cases, one of those knives might be worth like $3,000 or $4,000.
Yeah. But he doesn't spend that much because we try to keep him. He has to use my Visa to buy it, so he always has to ask me what he's buying, or I need to ask him what he's buying, and I always try to gear him to not buying it. But they're mostly like $10, $15 items, and hopefully, But the fact that he keeps trying to get me into his gaming, it keeps a good conversation going between us. My daughter, she's into watching videos on YouTube, so. It's not helping us that way for a relationship with my daughter. Anyway, I have like 4 really good memories going back to when I was 15 years old, playing on our ColecoVision with my dad, and yeah, it's kind of interesting how it's all kind of turned over for me. Like when I was 15, we bought our first ColecoVision, played a lot of video games with my father, and we were very competitive on it was called Ladybug. It was kind of like Pac-Man, but it had doors that spun and stuff. So we were always trying to beat each other in that. And then when my wife and I bought the Wii for our family, that brought us all together, and there was lots of moments playing together on that. And nowadays, the whole just my son and I now play whenever we can with Minecraft and things like that. So I've got a bunch of memories, good memories. As a family, we probably play more board games because we're at home. It's either just Ben or I, or Ben's playing by himself, or I'm playing by myself. My wife rarely touches video games. Again, when we had the Wii, we all played Mario Galaxy a lot. But it seems to be more board games when it's family oriented, because Carol and Megan don't like video games as much. All right, guys, we're all finished up the first panel of the day. We only have one more after this. Beyond YouTube, we are headed over to the seafood place, Landry's, and the room that we're in was 63 degrees Fahrenheit, so it was really cold. I was like shivering, and but now we're outside. I'm thawing. I did put some sunscreen on my head this morning, so I could probably last 20 minutes out here without getting burnt, head burn. So lunch at Landry's was really good. It was Damon and his wife did some research on it, and they came up with some negative reviews, but we had all positive things to say about their food. I had oysters on the half shell with a bit of crab and cheese on it, and they were cooked, so it was nice. Now we're back in panel room B, and we're supposed to be talking about YouTube beyond gaming. So right now there's a lot of people. Yeah, and the panelists are
The Atlantic Craft.
And what is your channel again?
People's Box.
Nice. And what's your channel, sir?
You know, that Dame Drops guy. YouTube food reviews.
That's right. You just started
yesterday.
Yeah, right.
Yesterday.
I started my first channel in 2006, and I did everything from small little productions to skits to cat videos, just trying to find my niche. I did roller coaster reviews, but I live in Canada, so there's only like 2.5 months and one really good theme park to review. So, and I didn't have the money to travel down to the States and do more parks, so that kind of fizzled out. And then throughout all that stuff, I was doing every once in a while I'd drop a food review, and then they started getting more and more, and then once people started requesting things and I started doing their requests, it kind of branched out after for that. I've never really got into the gaming because I just heard so many people got flagged videos, and I couldn't afford to lose my channel for doing a video on gaming. So, and it wasn't until I started seeing more and more gaming that I started putting gaming on my main channel, my first channel, and but again, I was terrified to get my channel flagged. But and then once the food videos took off, gaming just took a side over here, and then now it's all food reviews. It was kind of fun watching my main channel. It used to be all at the very top when you looked at your most viewed videos. It was all Minecraft and roller coasters all at the top. Those were my biggest videos. But they've all been pushed right off my main page, and it's all food reviews, which is good because when somebody comes to my channel, they don't get confused as to what channel they're at. So I went from non-gaming to gaming, and then to food reviews, and that's what stuck, and that's what I'm taking off. But I think it's also important to have other channels. So I've got 4 channels. I've got my food review channel, I've got a vlog channel, I've got the gaming channel, and I've got a toy channel. And I just like to see what's going on. I like to play with all this stuff, and it's a lot of fun. But that's my YouTube Beyond Gaming for you. My biggest fear of YouTube is just ending. That'd be devastating. I've had nightmares of that, and I don't think it'll ever end, hopefully. It's taking over television right now, so I'm hoping that we're in this vortex that's being sucked up, and we're just going along for the ride at this, I guess, pioneer stage of YouTube and entertainment. So, like, none of my family watches TV anymore. Everybody watches YouTube videos or whatever, so I'm hoping that that it keeps continuing like that. And again, my biggest fear is YouTube not functioning tomorrow morning. Somebody sells it and then folds it in or something, but hopefully something else will be there to replace it. Okay guys, I can't remember what I videotaped last, so I don't know where to start. We're just back at the hotel room. It's like 6:19. Dame and his wife are done, and they're just gonna hang out at the hotel tonight. So right now I'm just editing the Whataburger on stage live at the GameCon, and so that should be out tomorrow morning at 7:30. I'm not sure if this is going to be out before that. It should be, so some of you guys might know that it's coming out, so be prepared. We're going to go back to Pier 21, see if we can get into Willie's. And if it's like an hour wait, we're going to go for a walk. And there's this area has been hit by hurricanes in the past, bad hurricanes, and some of the big, really old trees that have been around forever, they were, I guess, killed by the storm. And then somebody came along and instead of tearing the tree out and just getting rid of it, they turned them into sculptures. And there's an actual tree tour that you can do. So East End Historical District Tree Sculpture Tour. So this whole thing and all these sculptures that they have here in Galveston. So I will bring you along on that. I'll show you some of these really cool sculptures. We're only going to do about 4 of them out of, what, 21 of them, I guess, because they're spread out all over the place, and you need a bike and better weather than this, because this is too hot to go for a bike ride. So we're just going to do 4 of them, and then hopefully make it back in time to get our reservation. All right, so you ready? Like Chuck always says, let's do this. Okay, just finally finished editing the Whataburger live review. Compressed it, and it's uploading now, which is amazing. It's taking a huge load off my shoulders, because when I get back from dinner, I have to edit this vlog, compress that, and put that up too. So I didn't want to be up till 2 o'clock in the morning doing all this work. We had an early flight. So we're in the taxi and we're heading over to Pier 21.
Pier 21.
But we're just passing the Pleasure Island Pier.
No, this is something else. This is
yeah, the Galveston Island Historic Pleasure Pier.
Yeah, you going to the.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we were there last night.
Yeah.
I was just telling people on my
Okay.
video.
Okay, it's there.
All right, so we are here again, once again at Willie's at Pier 21. Excuse me, I just drank some water. And it is like zero busy here today, so do not come here on a Saturday unless you want to wait an hour and a half. Like we're literally just going to walk right in and sit down. So Dame, sorry buddy, we came on the wrong day to Pier 21 to eat some stuff at Willie's. So Carol and I are going to go for a walk right now and watch the Jane. Woo! And we're going to see if we can see those two trees. Did you bring the map?
Yep.
Nice. Gonna get lost. Everything's like on a grid system, so you can't really get lost. Okay, let's go. On our way here, the taxi, we just passed this building right here. He was saying that I guess there was another building attached to it and they tried to either take it down by hand. He said something about by hand, but I'm thinking they like wrecked a building and then it wrecked this building. And as you can see, the cracks in the building, the whole thing actually is leaning this way. As soon as I said that, I kind of got a sick feeling in my stomach because it could fall down now. So it is abandoned. Nobody ever goes in this building. It's all locked up, boarded, chained. There was 2 Moody Plaza, so I'm sure a long time ago it was a good building. Not anymore. But he says it's actually leaning this way out towards the street. It's like demolition time. Take it down. See, I guess that was the building that used to be there. And when they took it down, they damaged this building. So, not good. And as we're walking down Moody Street, there are buildings like this that resemble New Orleans style buildings with the deck on the 2nd floor. Very nice building. We're just passing Ruby and Poco or Paco. I guess that's Paco. I thought this was like packed last night. Maybe it doesn't open till a certain time. Because he said this was a hot spot. Remember? Oh, it's Friday and Sunday. It's open at 5 until 10 p.m. But it doesn't look like it's open today. Maybe that building looks pretty sweet too. And we have some really cool buildings like this. I guess we don't have them. You guys have them. If you live in Galveston, that is. Very nice. This is the costume house. I think was the custom? Costume! That's why you don't drink and vlog. So it looks like these are apartments. They've got the upstairs and down. Very pretty. Nice and clean. I like that. Then you have a vacant lot. We're getting closer and closer to the carvings. I can smell it. Then we got some really pretty houses on the left here. They look like that one's definitely vacant. This one might be getting renovated. But all 4 of these houses, you could put in like some creepy thriller or a horror movie. There's somebody lives here for sure. But that one's, they're just doing some renovations on that one. Very, very pretty houses. Nice. Okay, we found the first one. This one's called the 1701 Post Office, and it's called Angel Cradling Bunny. And it's just over there. But it's private property. That's as close as we can get. And the sounds of the birds are crazy. They're like something's going on. Lots of bird poop. I don't have hair, so let's get out of here. Okay guys, check out this super creepy looking house. It is dark. It is devious. Look at it. That's just nasty, but cool looking at the same time. That's like a haunted house for sure. Not sure if anybody lives in it. So cool. Check out this place, everyone. And the trees actually go around each other, which is very, very cool. Wow, you guys got some very historical Amazing buildings. All right, this one's called Mermaid Holding Clamshell. And once again, these are trees that died and then they turned them into carvings. Let me give you a profile. That is so cool. Very, very nice. You can hear the sprinkler system on the house going on. This person has some money and is taking care of the house. Very nice. Very, very nice. Here's some more views. Seeing what I'm seeing as I'm walking down the road. Again, some of the houses look very creepy, like that one. Some of them look really beautiful, like this one. That looks awesome. Again, pretty houses. Pretty house. Pretty house with dogs. And so there's the last one we're going to be seeing tonight. That's the pelican holding clamshell. But again, it's in somebody's front yard. So this is as close as we can get. Again, very nice, well kept house, yard, and tree carving. Nice. Time to eat. Hi, buddy. Oh, you want a scratch in the tummy? Do you want a scratch in the tummy? Oh, yes, you do. What would happen if I put my finger inside that cage? Yikes! Here's a very cool looking car until you get to the front and go, ouch. Yikes. Fender bender. Check out this house, people. That is absolutely gorgeous. I'm moving to Galveston. So there is that house, and it is not abandoned. We just met a lady who said somebody does live there. And then you look at this little house. That is so cool. It's like a Wendy house in Galveston, Texas. All right, we've made it back to Willie G's Seafood and Steaks. I'm gonna try the Mai Tai for our drink to start. I'm also gonna try the seafood stuffed jalapenos, and right beside it says hot, hot, hot. Ooh. And then for my entree, I'm going to be doing the grilled mahi-mahi, topped with avocado and roasted tomato salsa, served with Parmesan risotto and sauteed green beans. I'll let you know how I feel about that once I'm done. All right, guys, this is the stuffed seafood or seafood stuffed jalapenos. The smell of the jalapenos is like super strong. Check it out. Oh. I guess the dip is supposed to be there for a reason, so let's use it. I waited a couple minutes to do this review because I'm afraid it's gonna be like not only temperature or spicy hot, but temperature hot inside. Yikes. I think I'll use my fork for the rest of it. The jalapeno is starting to rip through my mouth very intensely. The dip is helping subside that. Let's go in for the rest of this. Oh boy.
Thank you.
They weren't kidding when they said hot, hot, hot. Wow. And I got 3 more to go. If you come down to Pier 21 and order the seafood stuffed jalapenos, I totally give it a recommend. Actually, I think I'm gonna go out and get it now. That's how good these are. But make sure you bring a towel to dab your forehead and blow your nose, because that's hot. Thank you. Now time for a Mai Tai. That's good too. Thanks. Okay, side note. Order that between 2 people or 4. Each person gets 1 because they're crazy hot. My eyes are watering. My nose is running. My head is sweating, and not because of the Texas heat. Those jalapenos are really strong. The inside, the seafood mash that they put together, it almost tasted like a crab cake inside it. That's kind of had that texture and taste of a crab cake because of the breading and the seafood crab insides. Anyway, as you can see, it's like causing me to have some burps going on. So now on to the main course. All right, Carol got the center cut top sirloin, and it is absolutely amazing. She's got the taters, she's got the beans, and there's my mahi-mahi. Sorry about the lighting, guys, but what can you do? There's my grilled mahi-mahi, avocado, tomato on top with some beans, and I think this is rice underneath. Let's dig in.